Eventually, the next part is da 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 the bridge that will come. Eventually it goes to the bridge and you'll get it's almost like the other part, but there's something different. Here's the different part, and then you'll go outro, which is just like the beginning. And of course on the track, that little outro continues to play until the song fades out. What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. House of Jazz. Alright, that was my extended remix version, y'all. And this time I'm back with another tutorial. This time, it's by an artist that I'm familiar with, but just don't know a lot of his music. I'm very familiar with Michael McDonald. I love the song he did with Patti LaBelle, On Our Own. And I know he was one of the masterminds behind the Doobie Brothers during the 70s. But I'm just not familiar with a lot of his work. So this song I don't know. But I think with Prolific Buyers. This video is sponsored by Prolific Buyers. He also asked for the Alexander O'Neal tune that I did yesterday. If You Were Here Tonight, I think it's something like that. It's called something like that. So he asked if I could do this song too. So I'm sorry I don't know the song, can't really sing it, but it took me a long time because it's funny that this is a song from the 1980s. This is not even 90s like most of my tutorials are. I'm sorry, most of my tutorials are. And I swear the chords are hidden in this thing. I had to really go through some desperate measures to be able to hear the chords and stuff. I'm like, did Devontae produce this in the 80s when he was like 10 years old or something? And it was a little tricky. And it's not even a hard song. It was just hard for me to hear. But anyway, enough of all that. So since I can't really sing the song, I'll just go through the sections of the song. So you starting with the verse. The verse is absolutely beautiful. I'm sorry, I'm talking about the intro. I'm going to say we won't start with the intro. The intro is absolutely beautiful. So let's break that down. Let me show you just the chords first. The first chord is a C major chord over F. So you got on the left hand F and C, and you can play the other F too. And on the right hand, the inversion of C major I'm playing the G down here and then C, E, instead of putting the G up here. Just for this particular, you play C major a lot in this song. And I do it in different inversions depending where I am on the song. So that's your first chord, and the only melody that goes with that is da da. So da da da. So you're playing C D. That's the melody. Da da da. See, da da da. So after you go da da da, you're gonna play just the F up here, da. And then you can just go to the next chord because the melody is going to be in that chord that you play. So you got da 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 da. Okay? So your next chord is a B flat major chord. Straight up B flat major chord. It's inverted, but it's no 7th, 9th, 11th, minor. Nope. It's B flat major chord. B flat on the left hand. Right hand, I'm playing the F down here. B flat, that's B as in boy, D as in door. Usually, your B flat, you usually play the F up here. If you want it in root position, I just took that, the 5th, lowered it down. So this is B flat second inversion, okay? So you got da 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 da, right? Now your next melody is B flat C, da 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 to D, da da da. So first you went da 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 da. Okay. Okay. So I forgot what chord I left off of. Oh, okay. You know what? You want to keep? I know where I am. Okay. So you're gonna go da da da, right? Da da. And when you go B flat C to play that melody, play the B flat chord again. Don't change. Play it the exact same way, but take your bass note, your left hand, put it over E flat. See what I'm saying? So you're going. All I did was just put it over B flat. Over E flat. I'm sorry. I put the B flat chord over E flat. Let me take my time and make sure I'm not saying the wrong thing. I'm sorry. Okay, so on the left hand you got E flat, B flat, that's B as in boy, and E flat. And you still have that same B major second inversion chord. F on the right hand, B flat, B as in boy, and D. So let's look at that again. Da 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 da. Now put it over E flat. Da 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 da. And then I got this pretty chord up here. This is just a regular A flat major 7 chord. There's nothing too fancy. It's not a dominant 7, minor 7. It's just a major 7. A flat, E flat on the left hand. Right hand, A flat, C, E flat, G. Okay, so we got da 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 da. And then you're gonna go to so that first chord is an F major chord on your right hand, F A C, and on your left hand you're putting it over G in the bass. So G on the left hand, F A C on the right hand. So you can go and then play the da, and then go to a C major chord again. But this time I'm playing it in a different inversion. This is a C major chord. C, G, C on the left hand. See, you got the C and the G, right? And on the right hand you got the E, G, and C. And as you know, C, E, G is a C major chord, right? But what I do is I have the third, which is the E at the bottom. So it's just a first inversion. C major first inversion chord. So you play that however many times the track has. I can't. Is it 4 times? I think that part is played 4 times on the actual track. Obviously, you can go listen to it. It's on YouTube. That's how I heard it. So it's da 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 da. Da 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 da. I think I forgot to mention to hit the E flat when you just before you hit that A flat major 7 chord. You hit that for your melody. So da 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 da, right? Da da da. The E flat da da. See what I did? Da da. And then I think I forgot to say that, so I just wanted to mention that. Da 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 da. E flat, and then play your chord, and then da. Now, however many times you're supposed to play that intro, once you're coming out of the intro, you want to be on this C chord, and then all he does is jump from C to a C over G chord. So let me show you the two chords. I already showed you this one because this is the chord that you land on. C, G, C, G. Oh my goodness. C, G, C on the left hand. Right hand is E, G, C. Okay, so that's your first inversion C major. So you land on this chord and you'll go da, da, da. Okay, da. And then you just hit the D for a melody, and then you switch. And now it's still a C major chord, but I'm just in second inversion, and it's over G, which we played in the intro of the song, right? No, we didn't. No, we didn't. We did F over G. I take that back. So you got C over G on the left hand. You got G, and on the left hand, on the right hand, you got G, C, E. Okay. So you got da, then play the D, and then switch your chord, and then play the D again, and keep doing that over and over again. Da, 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 D, C major, D, C over G, D, sorry about that. It seems like he plays that for like 10 minutes. Over exaggerating, but he really does play that loop a whole lot of times, and then when he starts singing the verse, he's still playing it. So it's almost like he's literally playing it like 16 times. Like, that's not an over exaggeration. I think he's playing. You might be playing that entire loop 16 times before you go to the next part. So again, you got your C major, first inversion, and then you just hit the D, and then you switch to C major again, but you put it over G. And you can always add the fifth above the G on the left hand and do G, D. Now, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. You literally, not over exaggerating, maybe 16 times you do that loop. And then on the verse, there's another part. It's like the B section of the verse. And he'll go da 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 da. And then it goes. Okay, so let's go over those chords. So after you play that, I think literally 16 times, you're going to play a C major over B flat now. Remember I said you're going to play C major a lot of times on the song? It really doesn't matter which inversion of C major you do on your right hand. I think I usually do this, which is a C major 9. And the only reason why it's a 9 is because I got the D in it. That's the only reason. So it's still C, E, G on the right hand. I just add the D just for that fuller sound. Put it over B flat on your left hand, okay? So B flat left hand, C, D, E, and G. So you got da 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 da. Okay, this chord is an F minor 6 chord. Not F minor 7, but F minor 6. And it's over A flat. So F minor 6 over A flat. So in the bass, you have A flat, E flat. Now your F minor 6 chord, the inversion that I'm playing is A flat, C, D, F. Okay? So you got da 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 da. Now you're going to do C over G, just like you played 16 times during the first part of the verse. Right? I shouldn't even have to spell that one out because you literally just played it like 16 times, right? And C over G, but just in case. Left hand, double G. Right hand, G, C, E. Okay? So we got da 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 F minor 6 over A flat, then C over G, da da da. And then what we're going to do is a D minor over F. So this is a D minor over F. Okay. Left hand is F, C, F. Right hand. Oh, you know what? I think the way I usually do it, I use my whole right hand to play this. So I didn't call out a wrong note. I'm just saying that I use different fingering. So I just do F and C on the left hand. And with my right hand, I use F, A, D. Now remember, your fingers are different from mine. So if it's more comfortable for you to just play it like that, just use 2 fingers over here. But I tend to like to use at least 3 of my fingers over here. So bass, the left hand, I'm so used to doing octaves sometimes. I mean, sometimes I play chords on it. You know, that's if you're getting real jazzy. But I don't actually play jazz all the time. I just love it. But anyway, why am I getting off the song? All right, so da 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 da. C over G, da, D minor over F, and then you got, I guess you can say like a little progression that's going to lead you to the chorus. You got G over E, which is really an E minor 7. I don't even know why I didn't just type that as an E minor 7. But yeah, you got, so you got, okay, so E minor 7, left hand is E, B as in boy, E. Right hand is a G major chord. G, B as in boy, D as in door. Okay? And then you're going to walk it up to a D minor chord again. And this is the way I'm playing it, I'm actually playing a D minor 7. Because I'm playing this, right? 1, 3, 5, 7. Yeah. So we're going to call this D minor 7 because I'm playing the F. Left hand is just dad. You got regular dad. D, A, D. Dad, right? Right hand, A, C, D as in door, F. So those 2 chords is da, okay? Da, and then we go to the chord. So let's go over that little B section one more time. Da 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 da. Okay, now you got the chorus. So you got A minor 7, A minor 7. That's A, E on the left hand, A, C, E, G on your right hand. Da, da. Now here's easy. Keep your A minor 7 on your right hand and just put dad on your left hand. Okay, and that'll be your second chord. So just keep your A minor 7 right over there, don't change it, and put dad on the left hand. D, A, D. Da. Okay, so and then your next chord after that is going to be F over G. And we did play that in the intro of the song. Right? Remember that chord? F over G. Left hand is G. Right hand is F, A, C. And then the first round, because they play these chords 2 times, right? 2 little cycles. The first round, he doesn't play like the tonic or the C. He kind of just keeps it there, and it sounds like on the recording that it's basically an A minor that he goes up to, not an A minor 7, but just an A minor, keeping the bass the same. So you still got the G in the bass. I just added the 5th D, and then you have just a regular A minor. That's the first cycle. So you got I love. See what I just did there? A minor, yeah, okay. Which yeah makes it an A minor 7 chord again. I literally just thought about that. A minor over G, still A minor. But anyway, okay. Now the second time you play it, you're going to still do the A minor 7 to D minor 11, but then the last two chords you play are different. So you'll go da. Though that's the same. You got your A minor 7, then A minor over Dad, but then this time you're going to do C over G. The way you played it, remember 16 times during the verse. G on the left hand, feel free to add the fifth above it, D. So G and D on the left hand. Right hand, G, C, E. And then I come down to just your regular C major chord, the same way I played it when we started the verse, which is the first inversion. C, G, C on the left hand, E, G, C on the right hand. Okay, and then from there, once you play that, you start playing that 16 rounds again. So you'll go, you just do that again. So let's look at that chorus. So you got, went right back to that. And then he'll come in with the second verse. So of course you're going to play that another 16, 24, 32, 64, 128 times. Okay? Okay, so and now there is a slight difference on the second verse when he goes into the B section. Now remember when the first verse he did the da 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 da, and then eventually he went da 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 da, A minor 6 over A flat, C over G, and then went to D minor over F, and he went da. It's slightly different on the second verse, so please pay attention. It's not played the same way on the second verse, so you are going to have to learn this. This is what was stressing me out yesterday. Just when I thought, I said, oh, okay, I got this. I know the song now because the second verse is going to be just like the first verse. But it wasn't hard to figure out. Okay, so after you finish the da, 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 for the second verse and he goes to that change, the first, most of the chords are actually the same. They're all the same, but you rhythmically play them slightly different towards the end of the progression. Da, 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 da. You still got the F minor 6 over A flat, C over G. You still got D minor over F. Now, if you remember on the first one, we just quickly went da da da. You're playing those chords, but you're not playing them that fast. Da 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 da. This is the second verse only. Da 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 da. And just sit on the D minor over F and just wait. And that E minor 7, then D minor over G. Then you go. Okay. So the only extra chord I added was D minor and I put it over G. So again, you got that's C over B flat, F minor 6 over A flat, C over G, D minor over F. Then you got your E minor 7, and then you got D minor over G. Then you go to the chorus again. And there's nothing different about the chorus. You play the chorus exactly the same way. Okay? So let's go over how you play the first verse one more time with that change. And then I'll show you the difference with the second verse. It's probably going to be a longer video, but I like to make sure I don't have people confused. And I know sometimes I talk so fast, and I just want to make sure you get it. So this is the first verse when the music switches to the B section. I'll play I'll play one round of it. Da, 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 da. And switch. Da, da, da. This is the first verse. F minor 6 over A flat. And then you C over G. D minor over F. And quickly, da da. And then you go to the chorus. Oh, I hit the wrong chord. Sorry about that. But that's the first verse. Now, when you go to the second verse, I'll play one round and then I'll go into that change. Da 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 da. D minor over F. Don't rush it. Don't rush it. Then E minor 7. D minor. Put it over G. And then the chorus. Okay, so that's the, feel free to stop and rewind if you need to understand what I was saying, what the difference is between the first and second verse. Now, the only other section in this song is the bridge. The bridge starts off just like that section I just was showing you, the two different sections. It starts off with the same chords. The first 3 chords are the same. Then it switches up at the end, and this is just the bridge of the song. So he's already sung the first verse. He's done the chorus. He sung the second verse. He did the second chorus. Then you got the music playing. I even think he even went back to so he went all the way back here. And then he literally, just like that, he goes straight to the bridge. Okay, so after that, this is the chord sequence. You still have C major 9 over B flat. B flat on the left hand. C, D, E, G on the right hand. And then you still have F minor 6 over A flat. That's A flat in the bass. Add the E flat if it's not too heavy for you. Right hand is A flat. A flat. C, D, and F, right? Then you go over C over G again, which you played by this time you've played this about 64 times in this song. Now this time you usually will go to the D minor over F. No. When you're on the bridge, you do not play that chord. Right there. You're going to play it after this chord I'm going to show you. But right there, you got to switch to a D dominant 7 on the right hand over F sharp. And when you listen to the song, you'll hear it. You'll hear when it go, it's like this pretty chord comes out of nowhere. So the way you play this is F sharp. This is your left hand, by the way. F sharp, C sharp, F sharp. Your right hand, C, D as in door, F sharp, and A. So you got C over G, and then you go to the you feel me? You see? Okay. Now after that, now you can play your D minor over F like you usually do. Right? So your D minor over F, F, C on the left hand, F, A, D on the right hand. Okay? And then this time you're going to do C major 9 over E. Right? C major 9 over E. We played C major 9 a couple of times. We just never put C major 9 over E. We usually just did C over E. But I decided to make it, slick right there, I guess you can call it. C. No. E. Sorry. E, B as in boy, and E on the left hand. Right hand is C, D, E, G. Okay, and now you're going to walk up to the chorus with these 2 chords. You got C over D. You're going to see, so you got Dad on the left hand, D, A, D. D as in door on the right hand. You have G, C, E. That's the first chord, and then the second chord that walks you back up to the chorus is F over G. F over G again, F major over G. So you got G on the left hand. You can add that 5th if you want to, which is a D. And then you have F, A, C. And then you go back to the chorus again. let's look at that whole bridge now. Da, 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 da. F minor 6 over A flat, C over G, the new chord D dominant 7 over F sharp, D minor over F, C major over E, C D. Alright, that was C over D and then F over G. I couldn't call it quick enough because I played the chord so long and that's a lot of syllables. But that's it. There's no other differences in the song. In the song, you play that chorus a certain amount of times and then it goes right back to then it'll go da 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 da. And it just does that over and over again until the song fades out. So I already showed you that. That was the first thing I showed you in the song, how to play that. So let me just play that bridge one more time. D7 over F sharp, and D minor over F, C major 9 over E, C over D, F over G. Eventually, and then eventually you'll go. Okay, so there you go, you got it. So that's the whole song. Sorry I don't know it and can't sing it and everything, but I did go over every section, so that's every section of the song. And if this is a song you're trying to learn, you probably already know it, so you already know when to play what part and when not to play it, right? So, Prolific Buyer, thank you so much for supporting the channel. He's a new supporter. This is his first time supporting, and he threw in a nice little amount, a nice donation, and just requested 2 songs. So I really appreciate you, sir, man. I really hope that you like the tutorial and everything's cool. If there's any questions about the tutorial that stopping the video and rewinding can't fix, feel free to ask your questions in the comments section. If you would like to donate to the PayPal account, you can just send it using my email address, which will be in the description, but I'll just quickly tell you it's House of Jazz, you know. House of Jazz, yeah. But it's not 2 Z's in jazz, it's just 1 Z. HOUSEOFJAZ, just 1 Z, and I'm at yahoo.com, okay? Yahoo.com. You can send it via PayPal website using that. I did set up a Patreon account maybe about a month ago or whatever. No one has pledged yet or anything, but I do just want to put it out there. If you would like to donate to the channel, like just, you know, $1 a month, $5 a month, $3 a month, just to help support, you know, what I'm trying to do here and what I would like to establish as a online piano course possibly, and obviously tutorials too on how to play songs. So, you know, I would like to be able to do this full time or whatever. So I'm willing to put in the work. I'm willing to work hard and take the steps, and it might, even if it takes a year or 2 to build it up, that's fine. I'm willing to work. So if you would like to just donate to that, you know, the link that's in this description will take you straight to my Patreon page. For some reason, when I try to put my PayPal link in the description, YouTube will not allow it to be placed there. It'll stop. Every time I try to save it, it won't save. It will say error. Then as soon as I remove the PayPal link, it's like, oh, okay, cool, save, you're good to go. But for Patreon, it doesn't do that. It lets the link sit there. So that's the reason why I don't put the link in the description. It's just because it won't let me, for those that was wondering. All right, y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be blessed now. You heard?